Alright, social media marketers and digital marketing agency owners, ask me anything. What's up everybody, my name is Jordan, and in today's video I'm going to be answering some of your guys' questions. And I know a lot of you guys have a lot of common questions about, digital marketing, social media marketing, digital marketing agencies and things like that, because you want to learn how to start or scale or grow your own agency. And so today I'm going to be answering some of your guys' questions. A little bit about me. My name is Jordan, and for those of you that don't know me and new to the channel, my name is Jordan. I've been able to start and scale my digital marketing agency to 6 figures off from my bedroom without any prior marketing experience or knowledge. And this shirt is super wrinkly, but it's okay, fresh out the dryer or whatever. But if you guys, if your questions isn't answered in this video, then make sure you drop your question in the comment section below, or head to my Facebook group, which is where I'm going to be answering the questions. So you can join the group. It's absolutely free, and you can connect with me and other digital marketers. You can ask your questions, and we're all here to support each other and get your agency going. So subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already, and so that you can stay up to date on all the videos, and if you want to get your questions answered, and if you want to learn more about starting a digital marketing agency. Alright, so let's go ahead, let's get started here. The first question that I have, and by the way, this is my Facebook group, the link is in the description if you want to join that. It's called 6-Figure Digital Marketing Marketer Secrets. And so I made a post about 2 days ago, ask me anything SMMA related, comment your questions, and I'll create a video answering all of your questions. So the day has come, and I'm going to be doing that now. So first question is by Ethan Bailey. If you outsource Facebook ads, how do you do it? Right. So number one, first of all, I don't do Facebook ads. I focus more on Google ads, but nonetheless, it's still the same way if you, or I would approach it the same way if you were to go and outsource, any type of service, whether it's SEO, Facebook, Google, whatever it is that you want to offer, right? So there are a couple things to outsource. Okay, so I'm just gonna put outsource here, or let's put how to outsource. All right, let's make that a little smaller. Okay, there we go. All right, so how to outsource. All right, so there is a couple ways for you to outsource any of your services. Number one is simply go to Facebook groups. Okay, now Facebook groups, you can join my group, you can join groups that are where Facebook people are hanging out. And for example, I believe a good one is one that is ran by Jeff Miller. I believe it's called right here. It's called Facebook Ads Agency Scaling Secrets. It has about 51,000 members, and from there you can simply just make a post. For example, here Aaron Medina, he posted anyone working with PI attorneys, Facebook and Google ads. So you can come in here, you can post up whatever it is that you're looking for, and people are going to reply, and then from there you kind of just do some interviews, talk to some people, and figure out who is best for you and what you're looking for, right? So that's the number one thing. I'll go ahead and write this down. Facebook Ads Agency Scaling Secrets. But there are a tons of Facebook groups. You don't have to just join this one. There are a ton. You can just search up on Facebook, Facebook ad buyers. So I just searched up Facebook ad buyers. From here you can see there's 116,000 members. Media buyers, white labels. That's really the terminology for that. So I'll put white labeling, and that just pretty much means, let's put this on a new line actually. Facebook Agency Scaling Secrets, white labeling. And what white labeling is, it's pretty much just the company or person that is going to be doing the fulfillment side of your services. So what it means by white labeling, for those of you that don't know, is pretty much, so let's just say that your agency is Bob Media, right? And you sign on a new client, and you tell your client that Bob Media, which is you're going to be fulfilling the service, but then you're going to be outsourcing that to someone else, so that someone else is just going to be fulfilling the service and still be acting as Bob Media, right? So your client's not like, wait, I thought I'm paying Bob Media, but why is Jordan Media doing the fulfillment side? So that's going to cause some confusion. So that's pretty much what white labeling is. And so you can just post up on Facebook looking for a white labeling company, person, whatever it is, or Facebook media ad buyer, and that's pretty much all the same thing. And pretty much that's what they're going to do, is they're going to fulfill the services on your behalf, right? Another good one is going to be you could go to Upwork, so finding freelancers, right? And that's Upwork, freelancer.com. There's a few other websites out there. I typically, for myself, I normally use Upwork just because I've been with them for a while, and haven't had any issues with them. So yeah, I haven't had any issues with Upwork, so I guess I can recommend them. And from there, you're basically going to find freelancers, people who are pretty much from anywhere in the world. You can get actually get really good cheap prices, because you can hire someone that is like in India, Pakistan, Brazil, or countries where your currency is probably worth a lot more or more. Philippines is a great one. And you might be thinking, well, are these people good at what they do, right? Obviously that's going to be one of our main concerns, is can these people get awesome results, right? So the answer to that is yes. You just have to, obviously, as an agency owner, a boss, or whatever, CEO, whatever you call yourself, is that you need to go through that interview process, right? You got to talk to the different people that apply for your application, your job, and then just going through the list, going through the people, make sure you have qualifying questions to, let people know exactly who you're looking for. For example, you don't want to just find someone, you don't want to just make a post and say, hey, I'm looking for someone to run Facebook ads for me. Hey, I'm looking for someone to run Google ads for my clients, right? That's too broad. You want to get very specific on what type of clients you work with. So that's probably like the most important part, is letting people know what niche you are in, right? Because different companies, different people are going to specialize in different niches, right? Just because they are a freelancer, just because they are a digital marketer, whatever it is, doesn't mean that they specialize in all the niches, right? So you want to find someone that specializes in a specific niche. They have case studies to show, they can show results, they might have testimonials to show you. So ask for some type of proof, some type of case study, and then from there, just select the person that best fits for you and what you're looking for, and can get results, because that's the most important part, guys. A lot of companies out there, a lot of digital marketing agency out there, they're willing to just take on any new clients, right? Obviously, right? Because it's just a way for them to make money, right? We're going to take on any clients. But you want to really sort it out and figure out what their niche is, what they specialize in. And I can't stress that enough, is just finding someone that specializes in that specific niche. Now, I do offer white labeling services myself. I've actually taken on new clients, and one of my subscribers on my YouTube actually reached out to me, and we've been working together. I've been white labeling on his behalf. He has the clients, and then I fulfill the services. So that's been working out really well too. And if you guys have clients yourself that are in the legal industry space, feel free to reach out if you're looking for some help with white labeling, someone to fulfill your services, and I'll be open to that, because I have the results for that, right? So that's really important, guys, is that right there. So Facebook groups, Upwork, finding freelancers is the best way to find someone to outsource to. And same here, you could join my Facebook and you can post up that question. Or not that question, but you can also find media buyers inside my Facebook group, and then, like I said, just go through the interview process and find whoever is best for you. So just really joining Facebook groups, put up a post, telling people what you're looking for, and you'll be able to find the person that you are hopefully looking for. All right, so that's the answer to if you outsource Facebook ads, how do you do it? All right, so that was a pretty popular question, it looked like, and hopefully I answered your question well. If I didn't, then just drop another question in the comment section. I'll get back to it. All right, so the second question here, maybe I should put number 1 for first question, and then I'll put a dash here. All right, cool. So question number 2 here, we have Ilias from, I believe you're from the Netherlands. Yeah, we spoke before. You are from the Netherlands. What's up, brother? So what do you think about Loom Outreach? Would love to hear your opinion. Give that a big thumbs up. All right, so Loom Outreach. So Loom Outreach obviously is going to take a lot of your time because you're making custom videos for, assuming that you're making custom videos for the prospect that you're reaching out to, right? You're creating a video and saying, hey, Mr. Business Owner, you're doing well with XYZ, but I see that you don't have a Facebook pixel installed, you don't have Google Analytics installed, and so you're not able to track people and things like that, right? So you're kind of making personalized videos for business owners, and that's going to take a lot of time. With me, I'm always all about automation. For those of you that haven't watched my webinar training, I have automated systems inside my agency that keeps my business running and it keeps it consistent and growing, right? And so if I was to do Loom Outreach, it would take a lot of my time because having to shoot videos, personal videos, and send it out to business owners where I don't even know if they're going to watch the video or not, or take it serious, right? So I guess a way that you could solve that issue is reach out to business owners and ask if you can send them an audit of what can be improved with whatever it is that you see, right? So I would say message business owners and ask for permission, right? Ask for permission. This is going to save you a ton of time because now at least you're going to hear back from people who are interested in watching your Loom video, right? You don't want to just send out a bunch of Loom videos and you don't know if they're going to watch it or not, right? It's going to take a lot of time and all that, right? So with digital marketing and signing on new clients, I always like to emphasize that it's about volume. It's really a numbers game. Out of 100 people, only a percentage of those people are going to be interested in listening to whatever it is that you have to offer, right? And then depending on how good you are at closing your clients, that's how you're gonna be able to sign on new clients. But it's really a numbers game, and if you were to do a Loom Outreach, it would take a lot of time. You're gonna have to do a lot. So I don't really recommend it just because it's really time consuming. But if you are new to digital marketing, if you are really just trying to really hustle and find a couple new clients, then yeah, if you want to hustle for 1 or 2 new clients, right, then yeah, you can do Loom Outreach. Like I said, it's gonna take a lot of time, and you gotta just it's really a numbers game from there. But I would say if you're like a beginner, might as well, right? You're really trying to do a little bit of everything to try to sign on your first new clients. For someone like me that already has clients under my agency and we're doing all right, I'm not gonna do Loom Outreach because it takes too much time. I'd rather just stick with my automated systems to do the prospecting for me. And obviously you have to pay for those automated systems and tools and stuff like that. So that's why I recommend it if you are more of a beginner, just because if you're starting out, you don't have a ton of money to pay for softwares and systems and things like that, then yeah, you're gonna have to hustle in the beginning, and this would be one of those hustles, right? Because it doesn't require you to pay any money. You can just literally create a video, send it to the business owner. If they're interested, great, we can work together. If not, no worries, right? So it's gonna take a lot of time. I recommend for beginners, and yeah. As far as like the effectiveness of Loom Outreach, I know that there are a lot of people that do Loom Outreach and it's worked well. Obviously it takes time, but the fact that the business owner gets to see your face on a personal level, they see, that it looks like you care, you know what you're talking about, and you're looking, and it looks like you're trying to help them, then yeah, it's going to be effective. So if you can come across as someone that you care and you can actually help them with the problems that they have, then yeah, sure, it could be effective. For me personally, I haven't done too many Loom Outreach just because, like I said, it takes up too much time. But yeah, this is going to really help you save a ton of time though if you just message, business owners ahead of time. I don't know how you are reaching out to your prospect, but however you are, just asking for permission. Hey, can I put together a quick little video to show you how you can improve whatever it is, right? And then they can say yes or no, and then you can create that video. So hopefully that answers your question. Brian Chia, how do you acquire clients outside of your location? So when you say location, are you talking about like where you live, like your geographic location, like location like outside your country? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, outside your location. So I'm here in Orange County, California, and I have clients all over the US, right? So that's the beauty about having a digital marketing agency, is that you're able to work from anywhere in the world because you can sign on new clients from anywhere in the world, right? I have students that inside my mentorship program that are not from the US. I have students from Thailand. I have a student from Norway, and I have a couple other students from around the world. I don't remember exactly, but we're all over the place. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you're going to be able to sign new clients, right? And so to answer your question, how do you acquire clients outside of your location? You just need to have prospecting methods, right? You just need to reach out. It's really that simple. Reach out to business owners, and you can do Loom Outreach, you could do LinkedIn Outreach, cold emails, cold calls. There's a ton of prospecting methods. I believe I go over the ones that I personally use myself inside my channel. So just scroll through my channel. I have videos on exactly what I do. I document my my prospecting methods. I keep you guys updated on that stuff. So yeah, go through my YouTube. You'll be able to find some prospecting methods for you to do your outreach. But really, as far as how do you acquire clients outside of your location, I mean, you just got to reach out. It's really that simple, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world either. All right, so hopefully that answers your question. Charles, I'd like to know more about the outsourcing system. So outsourcing system, like I said, it's going to go back to answer number 1 here. Facebook groups, go to hire freelancers. Those has been my 2 probably most effective ways. That's probably the best methods. And then from there, just go through the interview process. You can hop on a Zoom call, phone call, whatever it is that you want to do. Hop on a call, or you want to just message, that's fine too. But yeah, that has worked really well for me. I found people that is still with my agency because through Upwork and through Facebook groups. So those 2 are probably my most effective. And then, like I said, just asking for some type of proof, some type of case studies, why you should choose them, right? Or do they specialize in the niche that your clients are in? So again, I cannot emphasize that enough, because there are so many agencies out there, marketing companies that cannot get results, right? And so hopefully you guys know that by now maybe, but there are a lot of marketing companies that can't get results, cannot, right? And so just find someone that can get you the results, and making sure that your clients are happy. If you want to learn, how to outsource or learn a skill and things like that, go through my webinar training. It's 80 minutes long. I go through my systems. I teach it to you, how to do all that. That link's in the description as well. If Adebayo, everything to know about outsourcing white labeling. So it seems like this question is really popular. You guys want to learn how to outsource white labeling. So I'm assuming that you guys, you guys have clients coming in, or you guys don't have a problem getting new clients. The problem is being able to fulfill those services, right? And so, I thought about outsourcing or white labeling before too. But when I first started on my agency, obviously we're not good at what we do. We can't get the results that we hope we would get. And so when I first started my agency, I actually got terrible results, right? Everyone goes through it, whatever. But it's really learning from that and then improving on it and finding out why your campaign didn't do well or why you didn't get the results that you should have or could have gotten for your client to make sure they stay on. Now, and that's another reason why I switched from Facebook ads to Google ads. Not to say Facebook ads is bad or anything like that, but with Google ads, for me personally, I brought in a lot higher quality leads. My clients are a lot happier. They stay on with me and my agency for a lot longer. And so, yeah, ever since I've stuck with Google ads. But I'm assuming outsourcing, white labeling, another reason why I choose not to outsource or white label is, number one, just because I can get results. And then number two, you're able to keep more of your profits if you would just take the time to learn that skill, to be able to provide results, and then keep more of the profits. And then you'll be able to train people or outsource it to people that is affordable, so it doesn't eat up a lot of your profits, because you'll be able to set up the entire systems and then just hire someone to manage it. It's a lot cheaper than if you were to outsource and white label to a marketing company. They're going to charge you a lot more, right? Compared to if you were to say, I already have the systems and everything figured out, it's all set up, I just need you to manage it, right? You're going to be able to hire these people for a lot less if you just learn the skill. And so if you haven't, you can just learn the skill. You can take whatever courses you want to learn: Facebook, SEO, Google ads. You can find them all over the place. You can take my own course if you want to look into that. But yeah, so everything to know about outsourcing white label, that's going to be number one. All right, so Muhammad, prospecting. It's not like your question is prospecting. Okay, so I'll try to answer this. As far as prospecting, you just need to do find different outreaches and reach out to people. Okay, you just need to reach out to people, find out where they are online, and then figuring out their pain points, their problems, and then you need to position yourself as the bridge from their problem to their desires. So you really just gotta be the solution to their problems, right? Prospecting, I have prospecting methods throughout my channel. I have automation systems set up. You can learn that in the training. And yeah, that's, I hope I answered a little bit of your question. So Troy, what are some good industries to do Google ads? Good industries for Google ads, I would say any type of service-based business. And I know there's products, you can run products on Google ads too, but for me personally, I've ran a lot of, a majority of my clients, I would say, is they are service-based business. So they're selling solar, they are selling legal advice, they're selling attorneys, solar, any type of service-based business, honestly. Dentists, there's a ton of industries out there. I believe I have a video on that, list of niches that you can go into. That video is somewhere on my YouTube, so if you go through that, I have a whole entire presentation on what niche you could go after to run Google ads for. But really, it's really any business that runs ads on Google. So if you are wondering, can I go after this specific niche, just search up that specific niche, put near me on Google, and if someone is running ads for it, like, I'll go through it right now. All right, so I'm gonna go to google.com, and let's just go for a simple one, right? So we don't know if chiropractors run ads on Google, okay? We don't know that. If I search it up, I'm going to move that over here. And we see ads for it. So we see Platinum Chiro Center. So these three are ads, right? And there's going to be more ad. There's another ad right there. And then we have, more ads at the bottom of the page. So this is a niche that runs Google ads. And if they're running Google ads and you could improve their campaign or, let them know why they should go with you, then you could reach out. So that's really how you can just determine really quickly if you are able to run Google ads for that niche. Niches to stay away from, I would say any type of business or companies that do anything like, I guess, nationwide. So I remember just someone telling me this, but I forgot what type of niche. I believe insurance. I don't know if, yeah, insurance stuff is good for Google Ads. Let's just do really quickly. I'm wondering now. Insurance agents near me. I don't know what they would search up for. It's not my niche. But as we could see here, so like these are tough, right? Like if you are an insurance agent, and this is exactly what I'm talking about right here. If you are an insurance agent and you want to run Google Ads and you have to compete against farmers.com and these big companies who have, you know, a huge budget, then it's not going to be very effective, right? Because these people are probably spending, you know, tens of thousands of dollars on ads to make things work, right? And so for someone, for, you know, you know, an insurance agent to, you know, put up, you know, they're not going to have the ad budget for it to compete with these people. And so that's what I'm talking about, guys, is I wouldn't go after niches that, you know, that advertises like nationwide, right? So unless you're, you know, unless you're a digital marketer for farmers.com, then yeah, it's different. But I'm talking about if you were to work with like a single agent, then it's going to be really tough, right? So for example, if Joe Nguyen wants to run Google Ads, he's going to have to, you know, run his ads are going to show along these people who are spending a ton of money to show up on Google. So those are, I would say that's something to stay away from. That's not going to be really effective. But for the most part, you know, your local service-based business is going to be, it's going to work fine. You know, anything service-based is going to work really well. So that is all the questions for this post. If you have any questions yourself, if I didn't answer something really clear, you know, let me know in the comment section below how I could clarify things. Let me know what questions you got. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I got everything you need to know, the resources, the Facebook group, things you want to download, whatever it is that you need to start and scale your agency. The link is in the description below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you thought it was helpful. Pretty much that's it, man. Hopefully I did a good job. I think this was my first AMA Ask Me Anything, and I want to do more. I actually really enjoy answering these questions. So let me know what you got for me, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.